please, computer? Okay, I'm turning my math book into a page 49, a page with 4 and a 9. Okay. Remember, we've been learning about how to different ways of objects to show phi, different ways to show phi. And this is gonna be pretty easy. Okay. How can you use two sets of objects to show phi in more than one way? That's what we have learning. So, you see, Jessica has 5 marbles in the bag. The marbles can be red or yellow. You need to describe the marbles that might be in Jessica's bag. Use counters to show one pair of marbles. Trace and color the counters. First, we need to show the 5 marbles. 5 marbles. Okay. Okay. Gonna draw my marbles with counters. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are my 5 marbles. Okay. To use the counters to show one pair of marbles. Okay, we're gonna set 1 pair, and I'm gonna use another color so I can put them in a pair. A pair means 2. See? I use another color. Now I trace and count my marbles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 marbles. Okay. I'm gonna clear this up, and we are gonna go to the next page. Okay. Look at the counters in the 5 frame. This is called a 5 frame. Okay. Trace a number to show the pair that makes 5. These are 2 pair of numbers that makes a total of 5. Okay, 5 counters. Number 1, how many red counters do we have? I'm gonna change my color so I can see when I'm counting. Remember, we need to put a mark on each of the counters so we don't leave any counter out of my counting. So, how many red counters do I have? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know there's 4 red counters. And how many yellow counters? I'm gonna count. 1. There it goes. 1 yellow counters. This is telling me that 2 different numbers can make 5. So which 2 numbers makes 5? The number 4 and 1. 4 and 1 makes 5, total of 5. Okay, now we're gonna practice on this number 2. Use the 2 colors of counters to show a different way to make 5. Write the number to show the pair of number that makes 5. So for this, you can use like any number you want. But you're gonna have to tell me which 2 numbers makes 5. And I'm gonna use my red color and my yellow to show my counters. So first I'm gonna think on the number 5. How many red counters should I use? I only have a frame of 5, so I can go over 5. So I'm gonna think on the number 2. I'll do 2 red. Okay. And I know I don't have 5 yet, so I'm gonna do the rest yellow. I haven't counted yet, so I don't know how many more do I need, but I'm gonna I'm gonna draw on each of them until I fill all my 5 frame. Now I know I have total of 5, but I want to know which two pair of numbers makes those 5 counters. Okay, I'm gonna use another color to count. There is 1, 2. Now I know that there's 2 red, and I'm gonna put that number in here. 2 red counters, and how many yellow? 1, 2, 3. 3 yellow counters. Now, which pair of numbers makes 5? This is telling me this is the total. I know in here is a 5 frame, so I have 5 counters. So which pair of numbers makes 5? Number 2 and 3 makes 5. This is what it's telling me. The number 2 and 3 makes a total of 5. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to the next slide. Page 51. Let me erase this because we need to find another pair of numbers, different pair of numbers that makes 5. I know I already used a 4 and a 1 that makes 5 from my other page, and I know I used 3 and 2, so I need 2 different ways to make 5. Okay, I'm gonna use my color red to show my red counters. This time I'm gonna use, I wanna put on only 1 red. And I'm gonna use for my other, that I don't know how many there are, but I'm gonna fill all my 5 frame. So I'm gonna put the rest yellow. I'm not counting yet, I'm just gonna fill it up. There you go. Now I need to find out which pair of numbers makes 5 by counting the different colors of counters. Ready? There's 1 red, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow ones. Now I know which pair of numbers make 5. This is telling me that 1 plus or and 4 makes 5. 1 and 4, 1 and 4 makes total of 5. This is a way to show 5. Okay, number 4. Okay, remember that it must be different way. Okay, for this I'm gonna use I can use 1 red and 4. I'm gonna do 3 red ones. 1, 2, 3. And the rest I'm gonna put up in yellow. Now which pair of number makes 5? Let's see, I'm gonna count. 1, 2, 3 reds and 1, 2, 2 yellows. Then this is telling me that 3 and 2 makes 5. 3 and 2 makes 5. That's a different way. Okay. I hope I'm not going too fast. I'm going to my next page. I'll clear this. And let me see what are the directions. Austin had 5 counters. One counter is red. Okay, I'm gonna do what I know. I know that one of the counters is red. The other ones are yellow. I'll do yellow so I don't forget. The rest, oh, sorry. Erase this, okay. The rest are yellow. I'm following directions. The rest of my counters are yellow. I'm gonna trace them. Now my question is, if there is one red counter, how many are yellow? I need to count, remember. We need to put a dot on top of each of the counters. So we don't leave any counters without count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I find the answer. There is 4 yellow counters. Okay, number 6. Madison has 5 red and blue cubes all together. Color to show the cubes and write the pair of numbers that makes up Madison's cubes. We know that the total is 5 cubes. Okay. So how many blue cubes do I want to use? And I can use any quantity of cubes in blue. I'm going to use 2. I just want to do 2. And the rest, I'm going to make it red. Which pair of numbers make a 5? Remember, that's what we're learning. Which 2 pair of numbers makes 5? So how many blues do I have there? 1, 2. So 2 blue cubes and 1, 2, 3, and 3 red cubes makes my 5 cubes. So the pair number that makes 5 is 2 and 3 makes 5. Okay, you got it? And this is my last example. So for your homework to do by yourself, you're gonna have to work on page 53 and 54. I'm gonna show it to you so you know which is your homework, where you need to practice by yourself. Okay, this is your homework page, page 53. And this you're gonna, and for this you're gonna work by yourself at home or with the help of your mom, dad, or brother or sisters or whoever is with you, okay? But this is for you to work by yourself. This is your homework, page 53 and page 54, okay? Now I'm gonna stop for a little bit. And we're gonna take a little break, a 10-minute break. But not yet, I need to show you some slides, okay? So I'm gonna stop sharing this. Gonna stop my record.